Hi, I'm Mark Cuban, and I'm about to give you some advice on how to be just a little bit richer than you are today.
Mark Cuban's advice on building wealth fast and what you're doing wrong. Mark Cuban, a self-made billionaire, knows a thing or two about wealth building, from humble beginnings to owning the Dallas Mavericks and making groundbreaking investments. Cuban's financial journey is filled with lessons that anyone can learn from. But here's the thing, despite his success, many people still struggle to achieve the same kind of wealth. Why? What are we getting wrong? In this video, we're breaking down Mark Cuban's top advice on building wealth fast and exposing the common mistakes that could be holding you back. If you're serious about transforming your financial future, keep watching. You won't want to miss this. 1. Stop waiting for the perfect moment. One of the biggest mistakes Cuban sees people making is waiting for the perfect moment to start, whether it's investing, starting a business, or making big financial decisions. The idea that someday things will align perfectly is a huge barrier to success. Cuban often says, "There is no perfect moment to start. Start now." He believes that waiting for the ideal conditions leads to missed opportunities. Cuban himself started his career by diving into multiple ventures. Without waiting for a perfect strategy or for everything to be aligned, he took risks and learned along the way. He doesn't recommend jumping in blindly, but the key is taking action, even if it's imperfect. Waiting for the right time often means you'll never take action at all. Start with what you have, learn along the way, and make adjustments as you go. The biggest barrier isn't a lack of knowledge, it's the hesitation to act. Wealth isn't built by standing still. It's built by taking consistent, deliberate steps, no matter how small they may seem at first. 2. Invest in what you understand. Cuban is an advocate for investing in industries and products that you understand. If you don't understand it, don't invest in it. He often says, this piece of advice could be the difference between success and failure. Many investors, especially beginners, get caught up in hype, investing in trendy stocks or products without understanding the underlying business or technology. Whether it's real estate, stocks, or any other asset, the more knowledge you have, the better decisions you'll make. Cuban's advice here is to stick to areas where you have expertise, interests, or a deep understanding. When you invest in something you don't fully comprehend, it's easy to fall victim to speculation or market manipulation. If you're new to investing, take time to educate yourself on different industries. Invest in what you know, or better yet, invest in areas where you have a personal interest. Whether it's tech, health, or consumer goods, understanding the ins and outs of a sector gives you an edge. This approach mitigates risks and boosts your confidence, putting you in a better position to capitalize on trends.
If you don't like your job at some point, or you get fired, or you have to move, or something goes wrong, you're going to need at least 6 months' income.
3. Leverage the power of compounding. Compounding is one of the most powerful wealth-building tools, and Cuban stresses its importance repeatedly. The earlier you start, the more time your money has to grow. Cuban, like many successful investors, focuses on putting money into assets that generate income over time. The key is to start early and reinvest your earnings. Whether it's stocks, bonds, or even your business profits, compounding works best when you allow it to grow over time. Cuban's first big success came when he sold his company Broadcast.com for $5.7 billion, and he used that windfall to compound his wealth through diversified investments. The key to compounding is consistency. Even if you're starting small, invest a portion of your income regularly. The earlier you start, the more potential your wealth has to grow exponentially. Reinvest your returns instead of cashing out or spending them. This way, you can fully leverage compounding to build significant wealth over time.
I used to love to walk through bookstores when there were bookstores everywhere, and if there's something that caught my eye, and I thought it can give me one idea, to spend $30 to give one idea that could help propel me, make my businesses better.
4. Learn to say no. Cuban built his wealth by saying no to the wrong opportunities. He believes saying no is crucial to staying focused and avoiding distractions. Cuban learned early on that the most successful entrepreneurs know when to walk away from bad opportunities. If a venture doesn't align with your long-term goals, or if it doesn't excite you, it's okay to turn it down. Be selective with your time, money, and energy. Focus on projects that align with your goals and expertise to avoid burnout and maximize potential returns.
So I had a customer, and I taught I'd stay up all night reading. I figured, computers were new, and technology was new, this technology was new, so no one had a head start on me.
5. Use technology to your advantage. Mark Cuban invests early in emerging technologies like Netflix and Twitter, capitalizing on trends before they go mainstream. In 2024, technology is reshaping every industry, from AI and automation to blockchain and renewable energy, driving the fastest growing sectors. As an investor, staying ahead of tech trends is crucial. Monitor emerging technologies, assess their impact on industries, and invest wisely while doing thorough research. Understanding technology is key to making informed decisions. 6. Take risks, but not foolish ones. Cuban is known for taking risks, but they are always calculated risks. He believes that taking big, bold risks is essential to achieving massive wealth. But there's a difference between smart risks and reckless ones. Cuban advises avoiding high-risk ventures that you don't fully understand or can't control. Instead, take informed risks, those backed by research, data, and a clear plan. Smart risks involve looking at the bigger picture and evaluating both potential rewards and possible downsides. Cuban's risk-taking has always been measured, which is why it has worked in his favor. He often stresses that risk-taking should be based on knowledge and preparation, not on gut feelings or speculation. When faced with an investment or business decision, do your research, understand the risks and rewards, and make sure you have a clear plan in place. Don't get swept up in speculation or fear of missing out. Smart risk-taking requires preparation, understanding, and the ability to bounce back from failure. 7. Focus on building a brand. Another piece of advice Cuban emphasizes is the importance of building a strong brand. In today's digital age, branding is everything. Whether you're building a business or investing in one, a strong brand gives you credibility, trust, and recognition. Cuban credits much of his success to his early decision to focus on creating a brand that people could rely on, whether it was his company's or his personal brand. A well-established brand can be a powerful asset, especially in today's competitive market. A strong brand doesn't just attract customers, it builds loyalty and long-term success. When you invest, consider the brand power of the companies you're backing. Strong brands tend to have more loyal customers, less volatility, and a greater ability to weather economic challenges. Additionally, whether you're running a business or managing your own financial portfolio, focus on building a brand that represents trust, expertise, and value. Conclusion: Mark Cuban's journey to building wealth wasn't easy, but his principles have stood the test of time. His advice is simple yet powerful. Start now, invest in what you understand, embrace risk, and never underestimate the power of technology and branding. The biggest mistake people make is waiting for the perfect moment to act. Wealth is built by those who take decisive action and continue to evolve. Cuban's story proves that there's no one-size-fits-all path to riches, but following these core principles can drastically increase your chances of success. As you move forward in 2024, remember, it's not about making a quick buck, but about making smart strategic decisions. Focus on the long game, stay informed, and take calculated risks. The road to wealth is challenging, but with Cuban's advice in your arsenal, you'll be better equipped to succeed. If you're ready to take your wealth-building game to the next level, hit the subscribe button, share your thoughts in the comments, and let us know which of Mark Cuban's strategies you're planning to implement. Stay tuned for more tips on achieving financial success.